All right, today is a special episode of the Podcrastinators because
Very special episode.
something near and dear to Cameron and I's hearts is coming out with a movie by one of the animation companies that's not so near and dear to our hearts.
Yep. So it is October 6th, and the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer, such a long title, has just dropped, and we wanted to just give our thoughts about it. And then also I put together a little pitch about what I would do if I was leading up this whole Nintendo movie division, and if they were going to do a cinematic universe, I'll say, of Nintendo movies. And Connor was a little bit skeptical on the idea, and my goal here is to prove to you that this would be so fucking cool.
Yep. So Cameron did a bunch of work on that. But yeah, I don't want to get to... So we're going to watch the Mario trailer first really fast.
Because we want to just talk about that first, and then we'll jump into the pitch. And I made a whole presentation for it with animations and stuff. So if you want to check out, there will be a visual element to this episode, and we will have the time codes in the description for the YouTube version of this, so that you can skip if you want to skip to our
we could also release the presentation on its own.
True. We also could, but yeah, maybe we will release it separately for the views.
Yeah.
But yeah. So just look for that. And yeah, there just wanted to say that there'd be a visual element to this one to check out.
That was a good thing to add. All right, we're gonna watch the Mario trailer.
Okay. Oh God.
It might be an Isukai, Cameron.
You may have to describe to me what an Isukai is.
You know what Sword Art Online is?
Like, very basically, for the premise. Explain it for the audio listeners that don't know.
The premise of Sword Art Online, which is like the most popular isekai, is like, or I guess I don't know if it's the most popular anymore, but basically an isekai is when a character dies or does something and gets sucked into a different world.
Okay.
And it sounded like Mario, like Chris Pratt might get sucked into the Mario world, because he literally like popped out and he's like, "What is this place?"
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping they don't do that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I was thinking, like, what if the plot is that like Chris Pratt is playing like a Mario game, and Toad, because it seems like Toad is the one that sucked him into it. Like,
yeah.
Toad knows who he is and is like, "Oh, you played the game before and you've defeated Bowser. You have the most experience already with defeating Bowser. You've already done it. Like, you're the perfect candidate to be Mario and defeat Bowser."
And he's like, "Let's us commence. The name is Mario."
The name is Mario.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Let me throw this fireball attack.
So an Isukai.
Isekai. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like somebody that gets sucked into a world that's not their own.
Yeah,
okay.
Essentially.
Okay, interesting.
And it became like a huge thing in Japan. Like there's like a whole genre of animes now that's just like people getting sucked into different video game worlds or like fantasy worlds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and now I really hope Mario's not an isekai.
Well, that's kind of how I haven't seen the original Mario movie from the 90s, but like, aren't they just like actually two plumbers in this movie that get sucked into the Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh, I have no idea, actually.
Like, I'm pretty sure, or they could play it like that too, that like Mario and Luigi are just normal plumbers in like another world, and then they get sucked into the Mushroom Kingdom.
Are they going to have other human designed people?
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out at the next trailer. Is like, the next trailer will go more into the story for sure. We'll definitely find out. Like, I hope there's a scene of Chris Pratt being like, "Wow, I'm getting sucked into the Mario world."
I want to see Donkey Kong.
I know. I wanted to see everybody that they fucking cast. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted everybody to have a
The
line.
first line with Bowser, I was like, oh, he doesn't sound too much like Jack Black. And then the second line, I was like, oh, that's Jack Black.
Yeah, I honestly thought that Bowser's voice didn't sound bad. Like, I feel
No.
like Jack Black was actually trying to bring something unique to it, whereas Chris Pratt is just Chris Pratt.
I feel like at least I don't know about the others, but at least with Chris Pratt, he has that clout of being a gamer.
Yeah, that's true.
Jablinski Games, that's a beautiful channel.
Okay. He has his own gaming channel?
Yeah, you've never watched Jablinski Games?
I have not. Okay.
It's pretty funny.
That makes it a little better.
Yeah.
It seemed like Charlie Day screaming as Luigi wasn't that jarring to me. Like, I feel like it was fine. We just don't really, I felt like didn't get enough to go on for the voices as much as I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Bowser seems fine. So does
the animation
Luigi.
looks, I don't know, actually. When Mario turned around, it was a little scary.
I thought that the Koopas and Bowser and all that like those designs looked really good. Those are probably the best pieces of Illumination work that I've seen, like the most detailed.
Yeah.
Probably because Nintendo's involved. But
yeah,
what did you think about Mario's face? Like, because it's not the Mario we know. They change up the proportions and the design a little bit.
Maybe it's like I'd have to look at it again.
Let's pull up a picture.
I think his eyes are really realistic, which maybe kind of throws me off. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he just has like.
Oh, I should have just.
Oh, there it is. No. The first one. The first one.
Oh, you're right.
I guess it's not awful.
It's not too bad. I honestly
It's not great. I feel like his cheeks maybe, I don't know. I feel like they should have made Mario more round, you know, because that's how he is in the games. That's how he's designed. Because like it's just easier to squash and squish a little, like, and especially with platformers when you're just a little round ball, it just looks better as you're like jumping around.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's also just like good design to like have it. Nice. So like I don't know. It looks like his cheeks kind of weird me out. As weird as if that. I don't know. Is that weird? I feel like his cheeks are a little weird.
I can see what you're saying. I don't like that he's got like individual teeth. You know, doesn't usually Mario just have like the white bars for his teeth?
I don't even know if we ever see his teeth.
The teeth look a little uncanny to me.
Oh, I guess he does have, yeah.
So in usual depictions of Mario.
Oh, it's because his eyes are brown. That's why it looks so off.
No, they're blue.
Oh, it's just a shadow.
Yeah.
Wait, click on that one. Oh shit, I just hit the fucking mic.
Which one?
Click on a different one of Mario.
From the movie?
Yeah, from the movie.
I need to type in Mario movie. That's really the best shot that we get of him.
Oh, it is blue. You're right.
I feel like it looks all right.
Yeah, it looks all right.
It looks like every fucking animated character face. Like from, if you've seen Wreck-It Ralph, I feel like his face looks really similar to the Fix-It Felix character. Like,
and isn't that the guy from Ratatouille as well?
I have no idea.
No, okay, now look at that character. No. Oh, wow.
You gotta spell Ratatouille.
No, they had it. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Isn't his name Linguini or something?
No, it's like the main character. I don't know. They all kind of look the same.
Yeah. They all have
just a big ass nose and a generic ass face
and small eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the similarities.
It's just like it looks good, but it's kind of lazy.
That's the Illumination.
I mean, maybe not lazy. Maybe just tired at this point is a better word to say.
Yeah, I feel like just you look at all of Illumination's character designs with like minions and Sing, and it's just all uninspired. You know, like it's just all generic.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to present your presentation?
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, we took more time than I thought we would talking about the trailer. All right. So we're just going to do phase 1 for now because I had this completely planned out through 3 phases. But after seeing how long the full slideshow was, I decided
You did the full 3 phases?
Yeah, I planned it out completely to 3 phases, but I only made the
yes.
slideshow for phase 1 because I was like, this is going to take 4 hours to go through all of it. So we'll have other episodes in the future when we go into the other phases.
That makes me excited, actually.
So
I'm just like every year the people waiting at the cons.
Yeah. So the rules that I put on myself were that they were all going to be animated because I think that would just fit the style better, and that way they can all stay cohesive. The Mario movie is already animated, so they're all going to be animated. I said by Illumination, unfortunately, just because they're doing the Mario movie. We're just going to have Illumination do all of them.
No.
And they are still going to be distributed by Universal. So maybe we'll throw a few Peacock shows in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say before we start. No? All right. Let's get into it. So, obviously, we'll start off with the Super Mario movie. This everything is subject to change because of the trailer. So, like, I was thinking it would be a classic Mario story, you know, Bowser kidnaps Peach and Mario has to get her back. But the trailer kind of showed Bowser getting the like superstar. So maybe there's like a bunch of kingdoms and Bowser has to like collect all the Infinity Stones and Peach has a superstar that he wants. So maybe Mario's there to like defend the superstar for them. But so we'll introduce the major characters: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, Bowser. All those characters have been announced through the casting, so we know for sure that these characters will be appearing in the movie. So yeah, not much to say about the Super Mario movie just because we know it's coming. It's kind of their own thing, but the Mario movie is going to kick this whole thing off. Oh, and also, if this ends up becoming true, like, I know these are your characters and your stories, Nintendo, but if this ends up actually happening, we're gonna sue you. All right, so the mid-credits will get a hatching Yoshi egg.
Oh, dude, I bet you fucking just called out the whole movie.
Because
Yoshi was not announced in the credits, was he?
Yep.
That's definitely going to be in the movie.
So, because I was like, okay, if they show Yoshi in the trailer, this is fucked.
Yeah.
But so we're going to have a cracking Yoshi egg. And then the end credit scene, we'll get a Toad with an eye patch. Will come up to Mario and Luigi and be like,
Whoa.
You're part of a bigger universe. Just like Nick Fury after the first Iron Man.
Perfect.
Okay, moving on. Our next movie will be a Legend of Zelda movie.
Yes.
Oh, and please feel free to ask me questions. Like, please tear it apart.
Okay. I'm just waiting to see how it folds out.
So this first Legend of Zelda movie will actually do in the Toon Link style, Wind Waker and stuff.
Yes.
And we will have the evil wizard Vati will come.
Is that from Spirit Tracks or?
This is from Minish Cap.
Oh. I never saw him outside of the pixel form.
Mm-hmm. So he is going to put Zelda into a deep sleep and take over Hyrule. And so a reluctant young boy named Link is tasked with finding the Master Sword and the Triforce in order to defeat Vati and awaken Princess Zelda to restore peace to Hyrule.
Mm-hmm.
And this is official Zelda or Link art. Actually, this was in the manual for Zelda 1.
Oh, really?
Yep, this is official Link art. Yep, got to find the Master Sword and the Triforce. So, since in the Zelda games there's like 9 dungeons or whatever, but I was thinking that would probably be too long for each one. So we'll have like 2 major dungeons once Link gets his quest started. And then the first one, he'll find the Master Sword and he will fight Thunderbird at the end of the dungeon and defeat him with the Master Sword.
Bro?
It's the second to last boss of Zelda 2. I think his design is cool. That's why I picked him.
If it's Zelda, you gotta have an eyeball boss.
Oh, that's true. You do have to have an eyeball boss. Okay, so this one will be an eye. I was thinking Bongo Bongo would be cool from Ocarina of Time.
Is that the monkey?
No,
that you hit on the butt.
No.
Oh wait, that's Ocarina. That's a Twilight Princess. Sorry. Who's Bongo Bongo? Is that the
he's in the end of either the Spirit Dungeon or the Dark Dungeon. It's the one where it's like the disembodied hands.
Oh, and it's like he's like, okay, I know what you're talking
and
about.
It's
a
quick
quick dungeon. It's a fast dungeon.
And aren't there like eyes on the hands when you're fighting him?
And there's like these like hands coming out of the ground and shit. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
So in the second dungeon, he will recover the Triforce, and he will have to fight the Dark Dragon Onyx, which this was a boss in Oracle of Seasons.
That's the one where you get on his hands, right? Yeah.
And you got to fight the little diamond or the jewel in his head. Good boss. That's why I picked him.
Yeah.
And from Oracle of Seasons, and not very.
I'm gonna. Is Ganon not in this movie because he has a larger role to play?
Yep, exactly. Okay, so after Link recovers the Triforce and the Master Sword, I know this is not the Master Sword, but Vati will enter his final form and they will battle. And Link obviously wins and will awaken Princess Zelda, and after using the Triforce, it will disappear to be found again at a later date. So we'll have the mid-credits scene for this movie will be Link placing the Master Sword in the Temple of Time.
Okay.
And then the end credits, it'll be nighttime in Hyrule. Maybe there's like a little celebration going on as peace has been restored to Hyrule, as the camera cranes up to the stars.
To the moon.
And we see...
Oh my god!
a certain bounty hunter's ship will fly by.
That was actually hype.
So, as teased as the end of the end credit scene, our next movie will be Metroid. And I was thinking, how cool would it be to have like a gritty space adventure movie featuring Samus? Like, it would be pretty cool, animated. So, a dangerous species of biological weapons known as Metroid are stolen from the Galactic Federation by space pirates. Renowned bounty hunter Samus Aran is hired by the Federation to bring back the Metroids. And I was thinking, in this movie, Samus's character arc will be kind of like Han Solo, where she's originally out for the money and the fame, just hired by the Federation to take down the Metroids, and throughout the course of the story, she learns like how dangerous the Metroids are, and it would be better to just destroy them instead of capturing them and bringing them back for the fame and the glory. So while tracking the location,
are we gonna know that she's? I guess everybody's gonna, but is it gonna be like the game where
no.
at the very end you're like, oh my god, it's a beautiful woman?
No, we're gonna know that Samus is a woman the entire time. So while she is tracking the space pirates, she will stumble upon one of the universe's most dangerous races, F-Zero.
Oh.
I know in the F-Zero games, it usually just takes place on Earth, I think, but for the purposes of this, we're taking some creative freedom, and F-Zero is just a race that takes place throughout the entire universe. Okay. And like it's just known as the most dangerous race in all of the universe. Maybe another certain bounty hunter will be there that she'll interact with, but as she will at least maybe go to a race or hear about F-Zero. There will be some F-Zero Easter egg in this movie. So during the final battle with Mother Brain, the pirates, second in command, will steal a sample of the Metroids and get away.
Isn't Mother Brain the first in command?
Yeah, but like the second in command, Ridley.
Oh, you said second in command.
Yeah, the second in command.
Gotcha.
So, Ridley will get away with a Metroid sample, but
beautiful.
Samus will destroy all the other Metroids and Mother Brain and bring peace to the galaxy. And so In the mid-credit scene, the Metroid that was stolen by Ridley will like begin to evolve. These are the different Metroid evolutions that you get throughout the series. So it starts to change and evolve a little bit.
Ah.
And then in the end credit scene, Samus is asleep on her ship when a distress beacon goes off from the planet Popstar.
Is that Kirbo?
So as teased at the end of the Metroid movie,
That Kirbo?
we get a Kirby movie.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I want to know what you think about the Kirby one because I've never played a Kirby game, so it was kind of hard for me to like figure out how to do Kirby. So this is the one I was interested most in hearing what you'd say. So, set on planet Popstar in the country of Dreamland.
Woo!
Everything is peaceful until the greedy King Dedede comes and steals all of the food in the land.
That's fucking horrible.
The greedy bitch. And so Kirby is tasked with returning peace to Dreamland and giving everybody the food back. And I was having a hard time figuring out character development for Kirby. So it's like it'll more be about like him believing in himself to be able to do it. Like the beginning of the movie, he's got some low self-confidence, and then over the course of the movie he'll learn to believe in himself. And I was also thinking that the residents of Dreamland will also not believe in Kirby, so there'll be like external development.
It has to be like just dumb and cute. Like he should just be hungry the entire movie, and it was like his birthday or something, and he was gonna have a nice meal, and then DDD stole all the food, and he's like, damn it.
Oh, that's a way better idea. This one is definitely going to be more aimed at kids for sure.
Yeah,
this one is definitely not going to be getting as wide of an audience, but
you never know. I bet a Kirby movie would do pretty successful.
Yeah, I agree. And then I was also thinking like over the course of the movie as well, he will like learn to use his powers of stealing other people's powers, you know?
Yeah.
And I was thinking in later entries, maybe if there's a potential team up, Kirby could inhale his teammates and maybe teach them how to use their moves more effectively, because Kirby can like emulate these moves and kind of master them so fast he can like help other people train. And then I was also thinking like that'd be good synergy in battle if Kirby can like suck in people and like use their power for a little bit.
Will Meta Knight be in this film?
Well, yeah, Kirby defeats DDD, returns peace. The mid-credit scene, a door will open, revealing the mask and sword of Meta Knight, and you hear DDD's laugh in the background.
Jesus.
And then in the end credits, the camera will follow a glowing meteor as it crashes near a sign that reads Onet or On It.
Is that Earthbound?
Yep. Our next movie would be Earthbound.
Oh. I know nothing about Earthbound.
Earthbound is a game that I played halfway through 2 times.
Yeah, I understand that.
So we will follow Ness, a young boy who doesn't work well with others. His father is never around. He's constantly fighting with his sister and his neighbor Pokey, but Pokey might deserve it. And the reason why his father is never around, because in the game, the dad is always working, and that's how you like go to the PC and save and stuff. And you like go to phones and hotels and you like call your dad on the phone. And then the dad also has like a bank account for you in the game. So that's how you like manage your currency. But so that's why the father is never around in this movie. And one night, a meteor crashes into Ness's town. The strange rock gives him psi powers after accidentally blasting Pokey with PK fire. Ness will decide he needs to set off in order to learn to control his new powers under the guidance of Buzz. This is a character from Earthbound that Ness meets like right at the beginning. That kind of like teaches him how to use his powers.
Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, and then he ends up getting stepped on like right at the beginning of the adventure. Like they they fight the Starman enemy, and he's like super OP. And then like later when you're like exploring and like about to set off on the journey, I'm pretty sure the mom just like slaps him with a fly swatter and he dies.
Awesome. That's so funny.
So I think that Buzz will have that arc, but basically Ness's character development will be like him learning to work with others and not being so self-centered. And maybe the death of Buzz will set him on that path. And so little does Ness know that an ancient evil known as Gygus has sent his minions after Ness, seeking the power of the Psi power for himself in order to like escape the realm he's been trapped in. So he's sending the Starmen after Ness to get his powers, and maybe Pokey will be back for his revenge. This is a boss that you fight in Mother 3, and it also appears in Brawl during the subspace emissary. Yeah. So this is where I had trouble coming up with mid-credit scenes and end-credit scenes. So from here on out, all the movies just have end credit scenes. Gotcha. So the end credit scene will be the crew. Oh, wait. What happened here? Oh, so this is everybody Ness will meet along the way. As he learns to work with other people. We've got Jeff, Paula, and Pooh. Yep. Those are their canon names. So Ness will acquire this party. And on their way back from defeating Gygus, this is the end credit scene, a group of R-Wings will fly by him. So, next, we will have the Star Fox movie. And we will follow Fox McCloud, a rookie pilot, following in his father's footsteps in the Corneria Defense Force. So, when the mad scientist Andros almost destroys the planet of Corneria with biological weapons, he escapes to the planet Venom and unleashes war on Corneria. With most of the planet's forces focusing on defending the war, General Pepper will send his best team, Star Fox, to take down Andros and bring him in. But this isn't the classic Star Fox team that you know. This will be the original Star Fox team, consisting of James McCloud, Fox's father, Peppy Hare, and Pigma Dengar. So Pigma will betray the team as they get closer to Andros. James McCloud is captured, and Peppy is believed to be dead, but he actually escapes. And Peppy will escape back to the planet of Corneria to warn everybody that James has been captured and that they failed to bring him in. But unfortunately, General Pepper will refuse the rescue mission and instead allocate resources to protecting the planet. So Fox must disobey orders, form his own Star Fox team, and save his father to defeat Andros. And this will be his Star Fox team. Get out of here, Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, my Jiffy Lube I need to go in.
We'll have Falco, Slippy, and Peppy along with Fox. Oh. And then Andros has hired mercenaries to protect him, and that will be Starwolf. And we'll get some epic space battles.
Damn.
And, Top Gun-like fighter battle with them. And these are the Starwolf characters. We've got Wolf. Pigma is in that crew. And I think this gecko guy is Leon Powalski. And the monkey guy is Andrew Oikany. I had to look all those up.
Interesting.
But yeah, they'll have some epic dogfights and, of course, barrel rolls. Fox will prove himself, arrest Starwolf, and defeat Andros, save his father. Yeah.
Sick.
I think my Star Fox outline is probably my favorite one that we put together. So then, in our end credit scene, some two hands will be doing the Mr. Burns excellent, you know, like
Oh,
they'll be
my
like,
God. Yeah.
like tapping their fingers together like excellent. So to finish off phase 1, Super Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah.
So this movie will introduce Yoshi and Captain Falcon, since we teased Yoshi at the end of the Mario one, and Captain Falcon was also teased. We just didn't have enough room for his own movie. I feel like Captain Falcon can be delegated to the Smash movie.
Yeah.
So we will focus on the original Smash roster minus the Pokemon, because we're going to save them. And so all of the characters will be transported from their worlds to a gigantic maze called the Subspace Emissary. I don't know if that is like what it's called or whatever. So it's a gigantic labyrinth full of shadow versions of enemies and allies that they fought. And they're all placed around different areas of the maze. And they all fight their way through and eventually make their way to each other. They battle. They blame each other for like, oh, why'd you put me here? They battle, work out their differences, you know, and they'll find out where they're there. And here's a picture of them battling. And so they reach the end of the maze together, and they find, the end of the maze is called Final Destination.
Perfect.
And they find Master Hand and Crazy Hand clapping, like congratulating them for reaching that far, minus the Pokemon. So an epic battle will ensue where, here's Final Destination and the hands. They're there. So an epic battle will ensue, fighting the hands, and when a fighter is defeated, they turn into like a little plushie, like in the opening for Smash. And I guess that was the reasoning of Master Hand and Crazy Hand, like bringing them there, is because they wanted their own like puppets of these characters to do their own things with. And they kind of just become plushies after fighting them. And so all of the characters will be defeated, and because they're fighting the hands basically one-on-one, they're not coordinated, they're not really like a team yet.
Yeah.
And the only one left is Kirby, and he inhales one of his plushie, or another plushie, to disguise himself as a plushie.
Yep.
So they think that Kirby's been defeated, but he's actually just disguising himself as a plushie. And yeah, because Kirby knows that he can't fight them on his own, and he will revive his fallen comrades, and they will defeat Master Hand and Crazy Hand by working together as a team, and they will be sent back to their original worlds. And I couldn't find a picture of all of the original roster together, so here's Melee. But these are all of them teaming up to defeat Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And then the end credit scene will be Master Hand and Crazy Hand. They're gonna like start twitching back to life as a blue aura like goes over them. And yeah,
is that Navi or blue aura? Okay, I think
we'll save it.
All right, wait. Can we go back to just a blank page?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Mario is pretty solid. Or actually, no, Mario's solid except for the Toad thing at the end. That was
more of a joke.
Yeah. Okay. But I would say you could. I mean, because you know how Avengers was teased in the first Marvel movie. You can do it where like at the end credit is just like the classic, like him opening his mailbox and pulling out a letter with the Smash logo.
That's such a good idea. Yes. No, that is a good idea. Maybe that's how Master Hand and Crazy Hand like get them. They get these letters with the Smash logo, and when they open it up, it like zaps them into the maze.
Yeah, that'd be good. I like that. And Earthbound, I know nothing. Metroid, I think Metroid, you should have like allusions to Star Fox.
Yeah, I was also thinking that too. Probably like Corneria
and
or
vice
something.
versa. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe Samus shows up in Star Fox.
Mm-hmm. And I think instead of going to the maze, maybe a maze can be a place, but I feel like Smash Bros is about like all the combination of things. So maybe like that's where you go into Falcon's world. Or like that's where you go to Earth and see the F-Zero race.
Yeah, maybe they like get warped to like
to
their
that
own
race.
worlds. Yeah.
And then like they are like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Then they battle it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It shows promise. I'd watch this cinematic universe show. I'd watch it.
I think it would be sweet.
I'm gonna say I'd be hyped for every single movie. Depending on how this first Mario movie goes.
I know, it all depends on the Mario movie. I was also going to cast all of them too, but that was just way too much work. I didn't want to do any fan casting. Actually, Tom Holland just would have played everyone. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
Yeah, they're the main characters of each movie.
So yeah, if you want to check out our other stuff, be on the lookout.
Yeah,
we
hope you enjoyed. This is different than what we usually do, but you know we just like doing random shit. So
yeah, let us know if you have any better ideas for Nintendo Cinematic Universe, Nintendo Animated Universe.
Oh wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
where is Ganon supposed to be?
Ganon's gonna be later.
Do we get any teases of Ganon though?
Later. Ganon will be in it later.
So I have to wait for the phase 2 presentation.
We gotta wait for phase 2. This is all I got for phase 1.
Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, if we'll do phase 2 and 3 eventually. We'll find some time.
Until next time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what our next episode is. It will be Pig. Oh, Pig is a banger episode too.
Pig is a banger episode.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.